Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu jami'an. God's blessings and mercy upon you, all my human brothers and sisters. Today I'm going to share with you a video, an amazing video of 2 parts, about the authentic Islamic slaughter procedure on lambs and goats. On the first video, we're going to illustrate the power of God's name as the only method of submission before slaughter. On the second video, we're going to show you the complete authentic Islamic slaughter procedure, only using God's name upon slaughter, exactly the same way all the prophets have done for thousands of years. Abraham, Noah, Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad, peace upon all of them. Not using stun guns or hammers or any other electrical equipments, simply only using God's name upon slaughter. Before we proceed, I would like to mention that all the scriptures, Torah, Bible, and Quran, has been preaching of one God. He is the only creator of all creations, and He is the one that worthy of being worshipped and thanked by all His creations. And He also created lambs and goats as a blessing for humans, for the purpose of food and clothing. The scriptures also preaches about humane treatment of animals, and as humans we only have the right to slaughter them in God's name, to be mentioned before slaughter. God's name can be mentioned in different languages and it will have the same effect. You can say God's name in English, Arabic, Hebrew, French, Chinese. As long as the slaughterer have a strong faith in the word itself and of the Creator and mention it, it will have the same effect and the same submission effect of the animals. It's an amazing word and it will have the same effect in different languages. These animals are bilingual and they all know God's name when it's mentioned, no matter what language. And they always feel the heart of the slaughterer if he believes in that word or he doesn't. Once the belief is there, the faith is there, and the word is mentioned, it's guaranteed effect and a guaranteed submission. La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar. We're going to take these animals, run them inside as a group. We're not going to separate an animal from each other. Every animal, every creation would like to have a partner, except the Almighty Lord. So to really maintain these animals to be calm, you always have to make them travel with a group. You don't separate anyone from the other. Definitely not one by himself. That would really make him very tense. It has to be 2 or more, minimum. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the mamas, we're gonna bring him over here, and we're gonna make him submit on the ground over here.
بسم الله الذي لا يضر اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. بسم الله الله أكبر. بسم الله الله أكبر. بسم الله الله أكبر. There you go, baby.
This is total submission. Total submission. This guy is ready for anything to be done to him, and he's not nervous, he's not resisting, he's in total relaxation. No panic hormones whatsoever. See, I let him go, he gets up. Abdulwahid, you want to do him?
No, you need to show to a skeptical person.
Bismillah. It's okay, baby. It's okay. I'm not doing anything yet. Bismillah. Allahu Akbar. It's okay, baby. Same reaction. They all react the same. The power of the word. They're more religious than most humans. Bismillah. Allahu Akbar.
Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. Bismillah, الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. Bismillah, الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. 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 Total submission. These guys had a little, they come from a bigger ranchers, so they're a little bit wild. They're not used to be touched and handled by humans. And for them to turn around and just lay down like really in total peace, answering the calling, definitely. The power of the word gets clearer and clearer after you see more and more submit. Probably some of you are wondering by now about the Arabic words that I use that makes the animals submit the way they did. The first term we use, and this is really the authentic procedure, one of the terms of authentic procedure that is being mentioned in the scripture, is in the name of God the greatest, which is Bismillah, Allahu Akbar. There's another prayer that I usually use, and it's my favorite prayer and my animal's favorite prayer. It says, Bismillah alladhi la yadurru ma'a ismihi shay'un fil ardi wa la fis sama'i wa huwa as-sami'ul 'alim. The beauty of this prayer really shows some of the power of the word itself. It says, in the name of God, who is with his name, no harm will come, neither in this earth nor in the skies. And he's the one that hears and listens, and he is the most knowledgeable. This is really a wonderful prayer. It really is very effective, and I will illustrate the power of it as we go on part 2 also. Allahu Akbar. This guy in the auction, when we bought him from a rancher, it weighed over 300 pounds. And it's usually gonna weigh more now because he's fed and he's been having fun, eating alfalfa and everything. He's probably 10 pounds larger than what it was in the auction. I weigh 190 pounds. So any dealing with this guy, he has to help out. Otherwise, there's no chance anybody can really restrain him or force him to do anything that he doesn't want to do. He's going to do exactly what he instantly wants to do. So if this guy submits, the power of the word is clear. This is a 300-pound animal. For me to drop him down on the floor to start submission, it's almost impossible for one person to do it. I'm going to ask Abdul Wahid to help out for the initial submission, and then he's going to withdraw and the animal is going to respond by himself.
Akbar. Okay. Bismillah. That's it. Bismillah الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. بسم الله الله أكبر. بسم الله الله أكبر. بسم الله الله أكبر. I'm putting only a finger on the ear, and this guy, if he wants to get up, I don't think anybody is capable to get him back down, except two people as strong as me and Abdul Wahid, to be able to submit this animal on the floor. But now he's totally answering the calling, and he's happy with it. There's no breathing hard. If you notice, the lungs is not breathing hard. He's in total submission. One of the very important rules of authentic Islamic slaughter is for the animals to come inside the slaughterhouses individually. The purpose of that, for the animals not to be able to see each other being slaughtered or to see the knife before slaughter. This is very important. It would really make them very nervous to see each other or see the knife before slaughter. Another thing, animals would react differently once they are separated from the group. And once they come into unnatural scenery, silver, white, all these different colors that they've never seen in life before. And it really creates a lot of tension to them. It's very important for the slaughter to tone to the word of the Almighty Lord as a submission method, and to give them a drink of water. It really makes a great bond between the slaughter and the animal, and it will promote to a restful slaughter. Bismillah Akbar. Bismillah Allah. It's very important to only slaughter the animal once he comes to the point of submission. Animals have a very strong neck, very strong shoulders, and this is where their power of their body. If this animal is not submitting, he'll be able to move his neck like he did a minute ago. He's relaxing like this because he is answering the call of Bismillah Allahu Akbar. Only two fingers. Only then you can slaughter the animal. If he's unrestful, you should wait until this point takes place. Bismillah Allahu Akbar. Bismillah Allahu Akbar. Bismillah Allahu Akbar. Bismillah Allahu Akbar. Bismillah la yadurru ma'a ismihi shay'un fil ardi wa fis samaa'i wa huwa as-sami'ul 'aliim. Bismillah Allahu Akbar. Bismillah Allahu Akbar. One of the main rules of authentic Islamic slaughter, for the animal and the slaughter to be facing Qibla, which is Mecca, northeast. The main purpose of this requirement is for, in Islamic faith, the only time that the Muslims would face Kaaba is when they do their 5 prayers. And ironically, once the slaughter is done, the Prophet Muhammad, peace upon him, was facing Mecca once the slaughter administrated. The main wisdom and the purpose of facing Mecca once you do the slaughter is for the slaughterer to be observing God as if he's watching him, and to bring his presence for him to do an extra humane and well done slaughter, as if he's doing a worship. And it brings really the best of the slaughter once you face God, to be able to do the animals the way that pleases Him. One more time, I want to show you the submission. To 2 fingers. If this animal wants to get up, if the animal wants to leave, or he is not ready for the slaughter, he will easily move his neck, and these 2 fingers will not be able to hold him at all. Only then the slaughterer is allowed. If the animal accepts and ready for that sacrifice that he is being called upon, then the slaughter takes place. If he's not, then he's released. Bismillah. Allahu Akbar. How do you like that one? Beautiful. Beautiful, isn't it? Bismillah. Allahu Akbar. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. بسم الله. الله أكبر. بسم الله. الله أكبر. بسم الله. الله أكبر. بسم الله. Come on, baby. Oh, that's beautiful. There you go, baby. Bismillah. Allahu Akbar. Bismillah. Allahu Akbar. Bismillah. Allahu Akbar. He's going to be nervous, you being that close. Yeah. When I turn him around and I'm going to try to submit him, and I'm having hard times, you come closer, you open this door, and you go for the back leg. But I don't want him, when he comes in to see you here, I want you to be further away. But once I start working, I'm going to give you indication of the right come help me. You open this door, you go for the back leg, you drop it. As soon as we drop it, you back off, you close that gate, and then you work on it. I want to tell you that this one is a very adult, strong animal. So we might take a little bit more time to get him to the submission, and the position has to be very comfortable for the animal first, so he can cooperate with me and I'll be comfortable to give him a good slaughter. So it might take a little longer than all the small guys, but by God's willing, we get it done. All right. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الارض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. بسم الله الله اكبر. بسم الله الله اكبر. No, I didn't ask you to do that. Well, go ahead since you're here. No, wait. You gotta work together. Bismillah. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. Where's my water? I need it. بسم الله الله أكبر. بسم الله الله أكبر. بسم الله الله أكبر. Thank you. بسم الله لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. بسم الله الله أكبر. بسم الله الله أكبر. I need some more water. He's nervous because you're standing over him. Go the other side, please. Allahu Akbar. There you go, baby.
There you go, baby. There you go. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. بسم الله الله أكبر. بسم الله الله أكبر. بسم الله الله أكبر. بسم الله الذي لا يضر من شيء في الأرض وهو السميع العليم. بسم الله الله أكبر. بسم الله الله أكبر. Where's my knife?
Right behind you.
Oh. بسم الله الله أكبر. بسم الله الله أكبر. بسم الله الله أكبر. بسم الله الله أكبر. You got it?
No matter how merciful the procedure is, I know that the scenery is very powerful. The slaughter scenery is a very powerful scenery. But it's a necessary act for this meat to reach your table. I want you to appreciate the sacrifice that these animals had to endure for us to really have that meat. And always be thankful to God for the blessing He gave us. And always promote merciful slaughter and humane treatment for animals. This is something that you owe for that sacrifice they're enduring. I want to assure you, only lucky animals are slaughtered here. The animals that are slaughtered with God's name mentioned upon them, they are very proud for them to fulfill their mission as a true blessing for us as a human, and for us in return that mention God's name for that blessing that they gave us. Versus all the animals that was slaughtered without hearing God's name upon slaughter. Be thankful and be appreciated for all the blessings and praise God.
ولا تأكلوا مما لم يذكر اسم الله عليه وإنه لفسق وإن الشياطين ليوحون إلى أوليائهم ليجادلوكم وإن أطعتموهم إنكم لمشركون